Yo, what up guys? Welcome to a video where I want to cover a lot of different topics that I know people are discussing, have questions about, and also whatever's going on around the game. I might start doing these videos if you like them, so let me know. I'm going to do a bit of skilling in the background because I still have 25 hours of double XP to use up, which is not good. I know it's slacking, but I've had a lot of gains, it's all good. But first of all, we're going to talk about Tectonic Armour. Then we're going to talk about some other stuff like a bond use for a little bit of XP conversion, which is not really worth it, but we're going to just give a little bit of information out there on that. And then I've got the Game Jam projects as well, because of course we had Game Jam, and Jagex in their post says, keep an eye on our social media this week to catch a glimpse of some of the projects in the works. They don't tell us what they are. They don't link us. We don't know. So if you don't use Twitter, you don't use Reddit, and you don't use Discord or to find all these things, you're not gonna know. So we're gonna cover the other things first, and then we'll get on to some of the Game Jam stuff that I've actually managed to find. There's a few things, so we'll get to it. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about was Tectonic Armour, right? A lot of people know that right now, do I even have Serenic? Tectonic Armour has, it has a set effect now, right? And it's pretty cool, and everyone was like excited about it, and it's great. Tectonic still doesn't actually have one, and which is a bit crap, but it does need one. Now, Jagex have actually confirmed that we will be getting it, and they've mentioned it before, and they said it's something they want to do. And I do believe on the recent live stream, they mentioned something about it too. It gave me an idea that, like, maybe that's going to be coming with the new dungeon, which is why people are talking about it. They definitely mentioned something because a lot of people went off and bought the Tectonic Energy to try and do a little bit of merching. I'm going to buy one right now and show you that they actually went up in quite a lot of price. Like this 600k now. I think these were like 300k or something before. But they're buying for 750, which is still above the actual market. So these are on the rise. They're pretty expensive. But we might not actually be getting a set effect released at all for a while anyway. We are going to get one, don't get me wrong. Let's take a look at this, shall we? So on this Reddit post here, and it says deleted, but don't worry, we're looking at the Jmod replies is the important thing. It says, when will Tectonic Armour get a passive? So this is what everyone was wondering. We're going to scroll down. And Mod Ryan replied here, and this is kind of the whole news on it. It says, the short answer is yes. So we are going to be getting it. Just when. The longer answer is yes, but it's not something we have the time or capacity to look at right now. Fair enough, absolutely fair. As a combat team, we are focused on the Sanctum of Rebirth and have a number of projects lined up after. We have discussed how we would like to address smaller quality of life combat changes and or smaller updates to areas of concern while fitting it around our active project work. However, we are not quite there yet. So, something hinted that with Sanctum of Rebirth, maybe we'd be getting it then. I don't remember the exact words they used. If someone knows or has like the clip, send it to me. Maybe we'll, I don't know, comment it down below, whatever. But we're not getting it as of right now. So, if you guys that have invested in it, I'm not doing this like crash your prices or anything. We are going to get it, right? Like the short answer is yes. I guess just hold your stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Hold it, sell it. I don't know. I don't do merching, but I thought we'd talk about this anyway, because a lot of people have asked me about this, saying, oh, do we know about this? So we get to be able to test the armor when we test the weapons, all of that sort of thing. Is just, we don't know when it's going to happen. So that's the Tectonic Armour. Let's talk about the XP thing. A little bit of a shout out to Vokes here. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So for the next thing that we have, we're going to talk about the Portable Trader. I'll keep my skilling going here. Portable Trader, Vic the Trader, whatever it used to be, is no longer around, or if Jagex plans to bring it back, I've not seen it in ages. But you can buy one with a bond. Surprise, surprise, right? Crazy that you might be able to do this. So you can come in here, Portable Trader, and it will allow you to transfer your XP, so unlimited access to your own portable bonus XP trader. You can sell bonus XP. I have 27 million XP right now. Almost all of it is in archaeology. You can sell this to the trader and get credits, and then you can trade the credits for skilling outfits, stars, lamps, all this sort of stuff. The great thing about it was that you could trade your old XP for new XP. So like I have 120 archaeology. I don't know why I put 27 million into archaeology, like 27 million more. Stupid, I guess, is all I can really say. But at the end of the day, it's there. And I was like, you know what? I want to put that into summoning, save some charms, put it into Slayer. I was kind of going for 120 Slayer. You know, I'm going for 120 all right now. So I was going to buy one of these bonds. I'm glad I didn't, because I nearly fell for the same thing that this person did. Let's take a look. So this person here made a post saying Portal Trader is not worth it. Just in exchange about 50 million bonus XP in skills I didn't want it in for what amounted to be 5.7 million bonus XP in the skill I wanted it in. Yikes. Would it be nice to know how bad the returns were before spending the bond? So this person basically spent all their bonus XP and a bond to be able to get 5 mil. Feels bad, man. Like, it definitely does. And the exchange rates are terrible. So this person down here says XP trade-off is in the wiki. If you look up the trader, it even has a calculator. Fair. The rates are there. You can find them. Shouldn't be on the wiki. To be fair, it should be in game when you buy it. Like, it should say, like, you should be able to find it in game. If you're gonna buy the trader, you should have like a little information button next to it. If you ask me, I think that if we go to bonds here, you click on the portable trader here, you should have like a little information button. You click it here, and then it tells you like, these are the rates, these are, you know, whatever, maybe a little window comes up with it. But there is a calculator. I put my XP into the calculator. My 2.7 mil off top of my head is around about 3 mil XP. It's no, I'm not spending the bond money for that. I have 11 mil right now anyway, but that's a lot. So if you guys are looking at getting a portable trader, don't. It's not really worth it. It is what it is, I guess. Unfortunate for that other person, but thank you for them giving me the little heads up, because I didn't think about it either. I was just going to buy the bond and do it. And I was thinking, I know I'm not going to get the same back. Like, I know I'm not going to get 27 mil. I thought maybe 10, maybe 12, something like that. 3? 3 mil? Oh, I would have been a bit sad, man. I would have been a bit sad, but there you go. It is what it is. I actually wanted to include this, and it's not really news, but it's kind of nice to see. A lot of players are super confident about the game now and feeling good about it, and there's a lot of positivity going around. It's nice. It's really good. A lot of players are still negative, don't get me wrong. It's always going to happen. But at the same time, seeing this sort of the new stream has been confident in the future health of the game, all this sort of stuff. This person says, love this level of transparency, signing off each post like they're doing old school. They're changing in a good way. So true. And Huli here says, Mod Marcos has definitely been an awesome influence since he joined. I do want to jump in to give credit to the whole RuneScape team though. It sounds a bit corny to write that now. I have, but seriously, from about December last year, the whole team has been building to this, even pre-Marcos. So basically, we have a new executive producer, right? Which is Mod Marcos. I think he's the executive producer, pretty sure. And the game is gonna probably go a lot better in a different direction now, for those of you that didn't know. And it is a good thing. The communication's great. They're giving us a beta to test the new tier 95s, for crying out loud. Like, not this week coming, because that's the new boss, but then after that we can test the new tier 95s. We've already seen what they do. We already have information on it, but we can test it and give feedback before they even get close to releasing them in the game. It's so good. The communication's just a lot better. Hopefully it sticks. Hopefully it stays the same, and hopefully it doesn't go down the drain. But the positivity is great to see, and I'm very happy about it. But there you go. Right, next thing is going to be Game Jam. So what do we have for Game Jams? Let's see. The first thing that I found was this from Mod Dawn. I nearly said Mod Dom because it looks very close, but Mod Dawn. Game Jam time. I continue with my project, and it's become clear that relying on the colors is not going to be enough. I added some minor rotation to herbs, seeds, and finished potions. There's something else down here as well, so we'll get to this. But basically, what's happening here is this is the live game right now with the different herbs and stuff, and this is new colors and rotations to kind of make herbs stand out a bit better. You can see what you've got. Just a lot easier to see. Personally, not a huge fan of these tilted vials. Looks strange, and I can imagine in a bank it could get quite cluttered, but it is cool. And then there's this as well. I think this is like the color. Is this like the colorblind thing or something? Or am I stupid? Maybe. I don't know what this means, if I'm being honest. Either way. Next up, they said bonus changes. Herbs and patches now have been recolored too, so it matches with what it should be. Patches will now mention the type of herb, both the name and examine, and fix some bugs such as the Scroll of Life and the Perfect GG Farming Potion not working with the Trollheim batch, and more. So this is good. Nice. Always nice to see improvements like this in the game. Very happy. We have another shout out for Ryan here. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. Then next up, I found this from Mod Luma saying, busy game jam week, working with Mod Blackwitch on environment bits for world board games, which we'll see about in a little minute. It's on here somewhere. Working with Mod Mov on a new star sprite model for shooting stars. Starting work on new passive skilling activity based on in the city of So working on a new passive skilling activity based in the city of which is pretty exciting to me. Expanding on an original design done by Mod Rowley. Mod Luma's busy. This here is the board game thing from Mod Blackwitch. So we've got the little area here. The next thing I found, I have no idea what this is. If you guys have any theories, then let me know. Maybe it's just a new cosmetic even, or if it's something else. I don't know. I have no idea, but looks pretty cool. Let's take a look. So it's got a little player in like Bandos armor. I think it's full Bandos with a god sword as well. And then look at them. Is it like a skybox, or is it like an actual aura override? Maybe. Either way, kind of looks pretty badass. What do you guys think? Now, I found this as well from Mod Sponge, and I thought this was kind of interesting because I forgot about this, and it kind of like rejogged my memory a little bit. Jagex Sponge. Mod Sponge says it's game jam, so I have a little more time than usual. And then this did like an ask me anything thing. If you have any questions, then just let me know. And then this person here asked a really good question. Are you still planning to do the cooking update or rework? Yeah, and if so, would you go all the way to 120? I completely forgot that he was doing this because like, is this do you guys remember this? This was huge. They were talking about like all the different things, like meals and stuff, and like ways that you could improve cooking. There was loads on here, like so much. So if you didn't remember this, if you didn't know about this, he says, I looked at a bit of the expansion to cooking with some potential rework ideas. I've converted the summary over to a board so I could share it. But I mean, in my opinion, this was a really cool idea, and when we heard nothing else about it. But he says, I'm not working on it currently on this game jam, but I'm keen to carry on in a future one. Unsure if I design it as 120, but it's probably worth it given how many ideas for meals I have stored away. So this idea is still there. It's not just been scrapped and thrown away. He's not working on it right now, but it's still something he's keen on. Nice to see. And the last thing that I found, I think there's a few Jmods doing this, doing an Ask Me Anything thing from Mod Shrike here, with loads of different interesting questions down here. And if you are interested, you can probably find these on Twitter. Just obviously search the Jmod, search even Game Jam AMA, probably going to come up too, and have a look through. There's some interesting conversations in this thread. But that's pretty much all I managed to find in around about an hour to 2 hours of looking and grabbing things from Reddit and the news post and all that sort of stuff. But hopefully you found this sort of thing interesting. If you did, let me know. I like doing this sort of thing, so I'm happy to do this. Like maybe once a week we'll have a little roundup of all the different bits of Reddit posts that I can find here and there. Anything that I look at on stream, maybe I can keep that and chuck it in here too. But let me know what you think, and otherwise I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.